Hey everyone, what is the number one item that I would recommend that every musician should have? A huge problem that a lot of musicians struggle with and have throughout their life, and as they do not work on this, it gets a lot worse and it can cause a lot of problems in the future. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about posture, the well-known hunched over musician that you always see. So the person that I recommend you look at is Pete Townsend or Jimmy Page or any of those really old players who've been playing for a very long time, or even new players. A lot of them do have this where their back is like this. Because when you play guitar, your back is going to naturally fall like this because where are you looking? You are looking down at the fretboard or down at your right hand while you're picking or finger picking or whatever you're doing, whether you're standing up or sitting down, and your back posture is going to go to shit. This is coming from someone like me. I am on the taller side, so it is a little bit more prominent when people notice my posture. The number one item that I would recommend is this. So this guy right here, this is a back straightener. So it's basically a strap that you wear like a backpack, and you can tighten it to your own leisure, and it's basically going to help you make sure that your back posture is up to par. So as you can see, with me playing classical guitar first, it actually feels really comfortable, and it really helps with my posture, because especially when I'm doing things like sight reading, it can really be a huge problem. And then as you can see here with me standing up and playing, it's really convenient too, because it also really makes sure that I'm not hunched over, especially with my neck too, to make sure that I'm not looking down on the guitar too much with my neck, and more so just doing it in a much more natural way where my neck is still back, but I just tilt my head down a little bit. And again, this works for any instrument. I know a lot of piano players who have this problem. I know a lot of violin players who have this problem, and I think every single musician should really invest in this. Basically, what you want to do, take each strap on each side and put it through this little crease right here. Use the Velcro and put it on this spot right here. It's basically the front of the strap, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. It makes more sense when you see like this. Is all you have to do is, once you put the Velcro on both sides, put it on like a backpack. As long as you've adjusted it to the right amount of tightness, you should be able to fit into it. And then all you have to do from there is pull it nice and tight like this. And then there you go. And now you're good to go. Back posture is something that just doesn't affect you as a musician. It affects you in everyday life. It can be a lot harder to do other activities such as walking, running, working out. Even just sitting down in certain chairs can be really difficult for people with back problems. So seriously, guys, if you're a musician, you're spending hours and hours on the computer, hours and hours sitting down, standing up, playing the guitar or any instrument, you really need to invest in this. It's really going to help you out a lot. You don't want to develop really bad habits at a young age, or no matter how old you are, however long you've been playing, now is the time to start making sure that your back posture is up to par, and this device is the best thing that you can buy for yourself.